I finally got my lights set up right over here. Hey everyone! So this is a special serious version of Falling Asleep with Mark. I typically do comedy episodes and comedy shows, but I wanted to do a serious one for a change because I haven't really been in that great of a mood these past couple of days, and I know when that happens what is best for me is to focus on helping others, because if I've learned anything or one thing in life, it would be that the opposite of depression or sadness really isn't happiness, but rather love. Science or research actually shows that individuals who are depressed are much more likely to use the pronoun I. Just the I is in their vocab much more. And it makes perfect sense. If you've ever been sad, you've probably noticed yourself thinking, your mind bombarding you with I feel this way, I don't feel good, I feel bad, I have no hope, I, where all of the I's just wear you down after a while. Really, happiness does not seem to be the answer to that either, because I want happiness, I want to feel happy, is still really in that same state of mind as the depressive focus on I. So one thing I've realized is that the answer really is love. Happiness, at least in Western culture, isn't really a feeling. It's more of this kind of idealized state of being that many people strive for, and oftentimes they never reach it, or if they do, they end up not really feeling this happiness within what is supposed to be a state of being, of happiness. So it's all about love. Love, as you'll see in the video, is really, it's external, it's outward directed. It's something you feel inside yourself, but it's focused outwards toward other people. This feeling you feel for other people, it's really not about yourself, it's about the others. So what I would like to do today, in my own little way, is a sort of Mr. Rogers-like way, because he was all about this. It's about telling people that they are special, that they're good, and that they're loved. And you don't really need to, it's basically we are all here in life, not by choice, it's just happened, and we are all just trying to get by. We all do our own thing. We all have a logic for how we live and the actions we do, which are all based in just trying to make it. And there are days when things can be really tough, that you may feel bad. Perhaps it's an issue with family, or the death of someone close to you, issues with work. Maybe you're out of work and you've been struggling a lot with that, and you're just having a really bad day. And so what I want to say to you is, though I probably can't really do much directly for you to improve your situation, what I can do is to tell you that you are important, that you are a special person, and that you are doing well, and to keep it up. So you may have days that are particularly bad, like today, which is probably why you're watching this, but just keep on going, because you're doing well, you're a wonderful person, and you're just doing what you need to do to make it through, and that's good. So I want to wish you the most wonderful day, and I would like to play you this video called Being Lovely, which I have on my computer here, because it will give you that feeling, like the feeling you can see when watching Mr. Rogers. You can see it in his eyes, this feeling of love he has for others, and it's very outward directed. It's a feeling in the self, but it's moving outwards toward others, and it kind of just bathes everyone in the same feeling. And I think that's what you'll get from this video here. I'll pull up the info on it. My computer's over here. So it's called Being Lovely by Tom Evans, and he does a lot of kind of recorded meditation videos, but they're also combined with really nice artwork. So this is like a watercolor as he meditates on the meaning of love. And he posted this not too long ago, and I really like his stuff a lot, so I'd recommend checking it out. And it's amazing that he's made this a Creative Commons video that's actually downloadable. So quite literally all you need to do if you like this video and want it for yourself is just to go click on the link and then download it, and tell him thank you for making this really nice piece. So I'm going to go ahead and play that for you now. And again, I just want to wish you the best day in the world, and I hope you have a good night and can get lots of rest, and that this will hopefully be a restful video for you. And I'm also happy that I'm finally doing a video that is also on the serious side, so you can get a more well-rounded feel for what I'm trying to do here to help people. And the comedy ones are lots of fun. I have a lot of fun doing that, but I like doing this as well. I hope to bring you some other things too, like some of my bedtime sleep process tips, which there are a lot of them, which will be quite helpful.
This meditation is for all lovely beings. It is an exploration into the true nature of love. It is written and recorded for any beautiful soul who would like to increase the amount of love in both their life and in the world. This is both a passion and a love of mine. Now, if you put songs with love in the title into a search engine, you will get over 1 million results. Love is in the air. Love is a drug. All you need is love. A crazy little thing called love. I just called to say I loved you. And one of my favourites, The Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, gives us a clue as to the source of love. Holly Johnson sings The Power of Love, a force from above. Let me share something else with you about love that is often overlooked. We live in a universe where love is intrinsically woven into its fabric. The universe is not a cold, hostile place. It is a loving field of consciousness of which we are a part. We are only here to observe the universe because we are loved. Sister Moon orbits Mother Earth because they love each other. Mother Earth and all the planets in our solar system revolve around the Sun because the Sun loves them unconditionally. The Sun and all the billions of stars in our galaxy orbit around the supermassive black hole at its centre because they love to hang out together. Our galaxy is part of a supercluster of over 100,000 other galaxies, which are held together by what cosmologists call the Great Attractor. The Great Attractor is nothing more or less than the power of love. You would be right to ask, what proof does this meditation guide have for such a claim and a theory? The answer is none. This comes from a place of intuitive wisdom, gifted in meditation. All theories are models that help us understand the world around us. So let's experiment together and test this theory right now. If it is right, all you love to have in your world will gravitate towards you. Like the sun, the earth and the moon, each of us and our bodies are a distillation of matter which is blessed with a level of consciousness and awareness. The matter in our body is attracted to the mass of the earth, which is why we don't float off into space. The moon and the sun both have a gravitational influence on us too. Our bodies have a gravitational influence which extends right across the universe. For us humans and all animals, the centre of this force is our heart. So this leads to how we can test this theory out. Take some time to reflect on aspects of your life and your world, on what you would love to have more of. Maybe this is material things like money, or a soulmate, or intangible desires like peace, wisdom, and enlightenment. Muse on what you would love to come your way. Now bring your awareness to the centre of your brain and imagine you are looking at the back of your eyeballs. Become an observer of your thoughts. Allow the thoughts you'd like to come in to stay, and those that you don't want right now to leave. Now drop your awareness so it sits behind your throat and say internally 3 times, I am a vessel for love. I am a vessel for love. Now let your awareness sink down still further, so that it sits at the base of your rib cage in the middle, the location of your heart center. Take a deep breath in, then, with your mouth slightly open, exhale so all the stale air leaves your lungs. Now imagine a pool of soul warmth is circulating in your heart center, and as you breathe in, it takes energy from the in-breath, and as you breathe out, it leaves your body, going forwards like a swirling spiral ray. Then allow this heart ray to split in two and loop around your body and enter at the back of your body through the spine and circulate back through your heart center. So on the next in-breath, you are breathing in love, and on the out-breath, it beams out in front of you and loops back round again. And as it circulates, powered by the breath, the love in your heart builds and builds, and let it grow until you feel nothing but love for yourself. And when you are ready, it's time to share some of that love out. On the next out-breath, allow your heart rate to spiral away from you in both time and space. Allow it to wander where it is most needed. To a loved one, to one you have yet to love, to yourself backwards in time for bringing you safely to this place, or even to yourself forwards in time. Now on the next out-breath, point your heart rate downwards and allow your love to permeate into Mother Earth. She loves you unconditionally and likes to be loved in return. Let her know how much you love her for holding you to her with gravity, keeping you grounded, for holding the air around you to breathe, and for ensuring you have enough food to eat and water to drink. On the next out-breath, point your heart rate upwards. Direct it to your guides and to the universe itself for creating a cosmos in which you become self-aware and sentient. As you breathe in, notice how the love comes back in from the universe. As it does so, you become a vessel for universal love. You become a lovely being. Allow love to permeate in and out of you from now until the ending bell. And when the ending bell does sound, take that as being the starting bell for the rest of your life, as a being full of love.